See, my head's getting cut off. Pretty much. Let me move the camera back just a little bit. That's a little bit better. Alright, so it's Miss Malice. I'm here unpacking General Malice's show from his birthday the other day. And I do apologize that it is a day late. But, you know, we do the best we can. Alright, it's not popping up here. I was kind of sick yesterday, so I wasn't able to get everything packed. But I was able to get everything sorted, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Still a little chaotic. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Thank y'all for being here, and let's get this show on the road. So our first items are going out to the average dude. He picked up 3 things. He picked up Tecmo, the instruction manual for the Game Boy. He also picked up the 1991 Topps Batman Returns movie promo trading cards, and he also picked up the Dr. Mario original Game Boy manual only. So we've got Tecmo. So we got Dr. Mario, and we got Tecmo right here. So those are the 2 manuals going to average dude. And then he got the Batman Returns. Let me make sure with General real quick if it's just 1 or 2 boxes. Hey, babe. Babe.
What?
Is it 1 or 2 boxes for the Batman cards for the $35?
Well, one person bought, one is someone else bought.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so it is 1 box of cards and the 2 manuals going to average dude. So here are the cards, right here. And it's crazy, they're still sealed. We picked these up when we were in Japan. So, let's see here. What do I have, Walter? The dogs are being crazy today. Oops. Perfect. Do a little recycling. So we appreciate everybody showing up for the birthday. We had a lot of fun after the show. Well, we had a lot of fun during the show, but we had a lot of fun after the show. We went to our local arcade and played pinballs and played Taito Drum Master, or well, it's called Percussion Master here in America. General did a lot of Dance Dance Revolution. We played some skee ball and some House of the Dead. So, and then we went to a local diner called it's called Stars Cafe now, but it used to be called Star Seats. And we had diner food at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So that was kind of nice. Just a little bit too much bubble wrap. It's not going to quite fit in there. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. So like I said, that's going to average dude. Now I'm having a technical difficulty day. I couldn't find my tape dispenser. I couldn't find like half the stuff that I normally use for the show is somewhere. So we're doing our best, but being sick for a day really just throws off everything for me. But I'm feeling better. Alright, so that is average dude. Up next we have Banana Hammock. Banana Hammock picked up 2 items. They picked up Army Men, World War, Land, Air, and Sea, and they also picked up ODT, Escape or Die. So let's see. Here we go. So this is the ODT game right here. Does have a cracked case, but it's just a CD case, so it can be replaced. And then we have the Army Men, World War, Land, Air, and Sea. There is.
I'll be right back.
So our post office recently changed its hours. We used to be able to drop off stuff until 5:30, and now they're on holiday hours again, so they're closing at 5. So it definitely impacts us getting stuff shipped out. Because usually we get it shipped out, like we work in the mornings and we get everything shipped out in the afternoon because it's hard for me to stop packing on stream to go eat. So I'd rather just eat lunch and then go back and pack. But now, yeah, it kind of just messes things up. So hopefully we'll get everything to the post office today and it'll get shipped out. If not, we'll get it dropped off and it'll get out in the morning. Alright, so up next we have CAHTX, and they picked up a new Super Mario Bros. Kart, which is this little tiny game right there. So, it's going in this big old envelope. It's attached to the Post-it note that's attached to the back of their packing slip. So, won't have any problems with that one. I think y'all, I've got 29 packages to pack, and I've got like 2 hours to get it done. I think I can get it done in time, as long as I don't mess around too much. You better be quiet. There we go. Hey y'all! Happy Valentine's Day, Dalton. Happy Valentine's Day, Sheffy. Happy Valentine's Day, Jake. Yeah, y'all made it in time. So, Christy, since you did the $20 and the $10 streamer support, instead of you just getting a few candies, I went ahead and I'm packing you the big bundle of candy that was in the show for $30. So you're getting you're gonna get some Pikmin gummies. You're gonna get a grape flavored lollipop. You're gonna get a I'm not really sure what dinosaur this is, what Pokemon it is, but it's a Pokemon fossil chocolate. Then you're gonna get an orange chocolate Kit Kat. You're gonna get a special like chocolate cheesecake Kit Kat, a wheat cracker Kit Kat. No wait, this is a hey, cut it out. It's like a chocolate crisp cookie wafer Kit Kat. Then you're getting a wheat cracker Kit Kat. You're getting a special Tokyo Pocky. You're getting some Pokemon gum. Getting some Nintendo Mario gummies. You're getting another chocolate cake Kit Kat. And some of these super sour lemon candies. So, I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. Like, seriously, we could not do it without y'all. All of y'all really, 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 like, y'all are so awesome. y'all made y'all made our year, seriously. We've made so many new friends on the platform, and it's just awesome to have this like wonderful group of friends and acquaintances that we've made. So yeah, rather than just getting like a piece of candy, I wanted to just hook it up for you. But these are all like, for the most part, these are all candies that you can only get in Japan. Aside from the Mario Brothers gummies and the super sour lemons, like I've been able to find those locally. But the Pocky is exclusive to Tokyo, and everything else, I've never seen it here. Or yeah, happy Tuesday. Oh yeah, you can totally do that. Then I'll just leave it in the box for you, and I'll just ship out the envelope. There we go. That works. Hey, stop. We took the dogs for a walk today, and since then they've been just freaking crazy. Like I expected them to take a nap immediately afterwards. No. Oh, they're just being wild. All right. So got chef fish taken care of. Let's see here. Up next. Look, Dalton, you made it in perfect time. So I'm not gonna lie, I was really stressing out when I was putting everybody's stuff together because for whatever reason, because your box wasn't an auction, your box was listed in the buy it now, and so it was upstairs. So I had all the stuff on the table, and I had forgotten that it was you that got the Atomic Purple, and that it was Devil and I that got the other fantastic console. So I thought they were all going to one person, and I'm just like, I don't have a box big enough for all of these things, especially because the Atomic Purple is 6 inches longer than the giggity, than fantastic Nintendos. But I was able to find a box that fit your console in it just fine. And since it's the only item that's going in there, then I was like, oh, that makes it so much easier. But you are getting this huge ass box. So just letting you know. It was the only box that I had that I could fit the console into. But I'll probably cut it down just a little bit so that it fits better. Yeah, no, it's pretty funny. Like I was stressed. I like went through every single box that I have because it's not like we don't sell box consoles that often, but when we do, it's always the bane of my existence because they're so big. They don't fit in a normal box usually, or like the boxes that we buy. We don't normally buy boxes for consoles because it's not like you need them that often. So I'm always trying to like recycle something. So fortunately, I did have some stuff in the garage that worked. So. All right. Making sure it's an American power strip. We got our AV cable. Power brick is in there, and I'm gonna wrap it all with bubble wrap before I close the box up. We've got our box, no inserts, and then we have a really nice Atomic Purple controller. It's not yellowed or anything. Plus, it's got a good stick, and then a gray one as well with a pretty good stick. I'd still give them both 8s, but this one's it's like a much tighter stick. So. Yeah, General and I don't do Valentine's Day either. Our son has a little girlfriend, so he's doing Valentine's Day, so I went to Costco and got him some flowers. And all of that stuff yesterday because, Mom's got to prepare for these things. I can't be like, oh no, it's Valentine's Day. We got to go and find roses and our $9 million. I was like, absolutely not. But I was kind of pissed because Costco normally has 2 dozen roses for $18.99. And I was like, bet, that's a great deal, right? When our son had his little play, I went for opening night and I bought him 2 dozen red roses as a congratulations. And I know he's a boy, but still, you get flowers for the people that are in the play. That's just the rules. So I was like, bet, we'll go to Costco, we'll get the flowers for Valentine's Day too. And, we'll save some money because our local grocery store charges $50 for a dozen. And Walgreens, it's like $12 for 3. And we learned the hard way last year because they just started dating, and so I didn't think about Valentine's Day since I don't do that. And so I went yesterday, and I was like, bet, I'm gonna get these 2 dozen roses. It's gonna be $19. I'll be out the door. Oh no, it was not $19. They took all the roses and made them 1 dozen roses for $19. So it's like they basically doubled the prices because they could because of Valentine's Day. I was like, y'all are a bunch of butts. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And then my sister-in-law is taking me out tonight, so. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. General's literally decimated his collection recently. So not all of his high-end games are gone, but Devil has probably 60 to 80% of all of General's high-end stuff. For the most part, we still have a couple of braided games and stuff like that. But yeah, we went through and cleared a lot of stuff out, which to me is kind of sad because I really enjoyed General being happy about having a big collection. But at the same time, he's not playing any of the games. And so they're just kind of sitting on the shelf, which, that's part of a collection, It doesn't always necessarily have to be played. But it's really cool to see other people get the collection and get to, enjoy it as well. So, although it's not here anymore, I know where it's at. And I know that if I wanted to go check it out, I could. Or I could, text y'all and be like, hey, I really want to see that Donkey Kong shirt again. And part of the thrill is the thrill of the hunt. It's not even necessarily the thrill of having this stuff anymore. So, and if you'd ever been to our house, you would know how insanely overcrowded our house is with stuff still because we have all the stuff from Japan. So, I will be, since we killed our eBay store the other day, we literally shut it down. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on our website soon, so that, it'll be available for purchase on the website as well as on Whatnot. So, but eBay's crazy, y'all. So, we had a lot of cancellations for items while we were in Japan because we couldn't ship them. Even though we turned our store off, and it literally tanked our score on eBay from being above average sellers or excellent top sellers all the way down to below standard. And so because that happened, eBay started charging an additional 9% in fees, or 6% in fees on top of their 13%. So we were paying 20% service fees per item on eBay. So it's you sell something for $10 and you only get $8 out of it. So it's it's no longer in your interest to sell anything on eBay if you're below standard. And it takes a year to get back, your rating back. And so, there was nothing we could do to fight it. We tried to dispute it, and they were just like, no, just you can work on getting your rating back up. And I'm like, I'm not going to bother with it because it, y'all are so fickle you know, we had people that were trying to scam us that, you know, they said that the Pokemon cards that we got from Japan were fake. And then they tried to tell it, you know, they basically tried to threaten us. And they gave us bad feedback and all this other stuff. And so we had to fight that. And I'm like, you know what, I'm really just over that. You know, eBay doesn't care about about sellers. They really don't care about anybody but themselves. So, like, I'll still use them to price my items, but I'm not using them to sell my items anymore. But that sucks because that was where we had a lot of our DVDs and stuff like that. So now I have to find another marketplace to sell all that stuff on. Come on. Let's go, box. Okay. Whew. This is a pretty thick box, so it should be good. It's got bubble wrap all the way around it and on the top and the bottom. I'm just struggling. There we go. I'm still here, I swear. I swear. Damn it. Like I said, I'm struggling today. Diesel, stop. Bummed about the Dreamer collection games being sold because there's only a few, like 2 collections that are considered officially considered collections or recognized collections with WADA, and so it's not something that you can really replace. You can get the game back, but it's not the same as the one from that collection. Come on. So Christy's gonna swing by to get her stuff. We got Devil and I, Dalton, and Christy right now, hanging out. Yeah, like I said, y'all, I got this packed yesterday. I was just not feeling good. All right. Dun, 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 dun. It's packed. And it's sticking up a little bit because I didn't cut the extra flaps off of the box. I just folded them in there. So it's in there secure. It's just not the prettiest looking box. But you know, doesn't have to be pretty, as long as it gets there safe and sound. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard bad things about Mercari, and their service fees are really high. And you also don't get paid until the person reviews you. And so they have 3 days to review you, and if they don't review you within 3 days, then you have to wait 7 days to get paid. And I don't like that. That's kind of like how it was or how it is when you first start on Whatnot. And you know, essentially they can buy the DVD, watch the DVD, and ship it back, and then you're out all of that. So I don't know. I'm just gonna donate the movies to the military base that we have here that are like low price DVDs, and then I don't have to deal with it. So okay, alrighty. So this is for Devil and I. So Devil and I got the other pack of Batman cards right here. And then you've got a box. Where's yours? This is your box. Alright. And you got the console. Let me... Cheryl showed the whole thing. I can't remember if he showed the whole thing. For sure. Definitely. I did not refurbish any of these consoles. So all of these were in our personal collection. They'd been cleaned a long time ago, but I haven't taken them apart or anything like that. So I'm not saying that they're refurbished or any of that stuff. So I'm still working on that damn PS2. All right. So we've got the manual manuals and the inserts. Got the console. We got the styrofoam. We have another insert. We have the controller. Is that an AV? Yeah, the AV cord is underneath the controller, and the power brick is right there. So hopefully you can see all that. There's everything. Again, these I'm happy that they're going to someone I know. I mean, well, one of them's going to somebody I don't know, and so I'm kind of sad because it's probably going to get sold to somebody else. So I won't be able to track it down, but I am very happy that, you know, these are going into friends' collections, so. Come on. That's why I hate opening these things up. I'm like, ugh, I'm just gonna damage it more. I didn't, but I could have. That's how I feel. See? So I don't know if this matters to any of y'all, or if y'all even heard, or if y'all care, but it looks like Whatnot backed out of Midwest Gaming Classic, so they're no longer sponsors for that show. So it does not look like we're going to be going to that show anymore, but that's okay. I think they're still doing one of the ones in California, so we will go to that one. But not gonna lie, I was bummed because I really liked the Midwest Gaming Classic when we went. It was a lot of fun. The location is really nice. And, you know, it was just kind of cool because it was my first convention to be invited to as a guest instead of going as a, you know, a purchaser. And so it'll forever have a place in my heart. Oh, you know, Dalton, the reason why we didn't have retro protector for the Atomic Purple box is because it's so big. I don't know if they even make them. So they might make them custom from retro protector, but we just did not have one for it. All right, tuck that little baby in. Make it nice and snuggled. Go. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna wrap up your Batman cards. Fortunately, like I said, I have everybody's stuff kind of grouped together. I just did not do a very good job of like organizing it on the table, so it's kind of not alphabetical in any way, shape, or form. So I have to dig. This is Devil and I stuff right here, though. But I'm usually much more organized than this. Okay. All right. You just write those off. Batman. Oh, crap. Fantastic. Oh yeah, no, we already changed the power brick on that. We made sure it was an American power brick. The Japanese power brick is down there. As far as I know, we're going to go back to Retropalooza in Houston this year. I just don't know when it is, so. I need comic books. Okay. All right, up next is the black Nintendo controller. All right. Interesting. Ah! Good shot. No, stop my foot. All right, I'll be right back. So I gotta grab a couple of things. I thought I had everything already. Yeah, I know. I remember which one it is. Black N64 controller in box. Black N64 controller in box. Thank you, sir.
I'll go look upstairs real quick, but should have already been down here.
No, I know it should have. I just don't see it anywhere. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's what a lot of people said. I was still surprised though, because we have a friend that's on Drip, and now Drip is going to be a sponsor for them, or RMT is going to be a sponsor for them. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. Okay, so you got the Metroid 2 Return of Samus Game Boy poster insert right here. You also got the coloring book, which is right here. We're looking for the controller. Dang it!
What?
I need the Mortal Kombat instruction booklet too.
The what?
Mortal Kombat?
Is that what that was on the list from earlier?
Yes, I just didn't see it when I was looking earlier. Okay. So then you got Super Mario Land, and you got Super Mario Land 2 manuals. We're getting the Mortal Kombat. You got the PS1 Slim console, which I don't have. See what I'm saying? I need the PS1 Slim console also.
What?
PS1 Slim console.
You mean
It says official Sony PS1 Slim console tested and working with connections.
what did it sell for?
50?
50?
Yes. Mess. I'm a mess. All right, then you got Africa right here. Then you got the TMNT cards. You also got the Mars Attacks cards right here.
There's the PS1. Cables.
There's the PS1 with the controller, power cord, and cable. And the controller. And the Mortal Kombat.
Anything else?
Not that I know of yet, but I'm only on Devil and
Not
I.
that you know of.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not that I know of.
You hear this?
Mhm.
Not that she knows of.
I was trying. Got the Nintendo controller. Got the Mortal Kombat. Got the PS1. Did Africa. We got Gremlins. Then we've got your WWF All-Stars for the PSP. Then we got WWF Attitude for the PlayStation 1. We did the coloring book. We got the Star Wars movie scene Snap-Made collection or Snap-Me collection cards. Then we got Manhunt 2. CIB. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. And then the fantastic console that we put in there already. Yeah, no, that's been a running joke too. Whenever we say horde, because of pronunciation, everybody's like, I'm like, is it a W whore or an H whore? So that's how you like differentiate between which one it is. All right. Let me see here. Trying to think. I'm gonna put the little manuals in an envelope just to keep them safe. So they don't go scooting around. Then we'll lay the coloring book down. That'll go right there. Then we've got power cord. Right there. Well, that was an AV cord and a power cord. That can go right there. And then we've got those games, these games, this and this. can go there. It's enough space for the PlayStation, I think. Yeah, the other one's right here. I don't know if I like that. We'll just leave it like that. Put that there. That's good. Yeah, sorry about this. Star Wars cards were right in front of the other boxes of cards. Yeah. I would have noticed it and I was like, or I would have been like, oh my god. There, that's that. Let's see here. I'll put this one in an envelope. That's good there. Yeah, these cards are so cool. Like, I remember seeing them when I was a kid in, like, the gas station and stuff. I didn't really collect cards other than, like, New Kids on the Block when I was younger. So, but I definitely remember, you know, watching the movies and stuff. I think we're going to go to another convention in Kansas City soon. I think it's at the end of March. I'm not sure. We were kind of talking about it with the owner of Kincaid the other day because they throw it, I believe. So that would be kind of cool because Kansas City was fun. It's definitely different. This. That's good. It's not going anywhere. It's like Tetris packing your box, usually, Devil, or Jake. Whatever you prefer for me to call you on YouTube. But yeah, like I always try to make sure that I'm, you know, wrapping everything with enough bubble wrap to where I'm not crushing any soft boxes. But I'm also not trying to like cram everything in there that it's like, you know, so snug that it doesn't have the ability to like move around if there were any stuff that needed to like move. So it's not like so tight that if the box gets kind of crushed a little bit that everything inside gets crushed. We do know that I am a little obsessive with the bubble wrap, but better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, dude, I did have the Garbage Pail Kids stuff. Because I also liked Cabbage Patch Kids. And so, I didn't know what Garbage Pail Kids really was. And so I got the cards and then I was like, oh, these are gross. Maybe I'll put that there. Maybe I'll put that there. Okay. I feel good about that. Nice secure box. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. We leave this camp in like 18 days. It's crazy. It's going by so fast. We're trying to kind of have a little bit more of an itinerary this time. So we actually get more touristy stuff. Because last time we wanted to go to Disney. We wanted to go to the Nintendo Land, which we're not going to get to go to this time because it's too far away. We don't have the time to travel that far in 2 weeks. If we were doing 3 weeks again, it'd be a different story. Because it's a 3-hour Shinkansen ride from Tokyo to Osaka, and then another 3 hours back. And then you have to spend the whole day at Nintendo Land to make it worth it, because it's like a $400 and something train ticket to get there. That is $200 one way, $200 on the way back. So it's just not in the cards this time. But we're talking about going back to cover Osaka Comic-Con, which is in May. But unfortunately, all the flights and stuff are just getting exponentially more expensive every single day. So, not that it's like cost prohibitive yet, but definitely have to like plan things out a little bit differently. So, but that's okay. All right, up next we have Dio 1211, and they picked up Devil Summoner, Kunoha Raido Tai Abaddon. Man, I said it better earlier, but that would be this game right here. It's a Japanese import. Yeah, no. We, so I am a planner. I like to have an itinerary, or at least a loose itinerary on everything when it goes to traveling. So I like to know, not necessarily, okay, we're going to do a pit stop here and, stuff like that, but I like to plan out the travel a little bit more. So it's like, we'll drive for 8 hours, and then we'll stop for the night, or we'll drive for 10 hours, and then we'll stop for the night. And then I try to plan something like that. And so I thought that would be the situation in Japan, but we literally went by the seat of our pants. So we bought the Shinkansen ticket to go to Nintendo Land, and then we didn't use it. So we wasted, well, I can't say we wasted the money, but we spent money unnecessarily to buy the JR pass, and then we didn't utilize it enough to make what we paid for it worth it. So, because in Tokyo, there's 3 different train systems. There's the JR, which is the Japanese rail system, which is kind of like the outside train. So, it's not a subway. It's just the one that connects around town. And then it does connect in the inner cities, but it also goes from big city to big city. So it goes from Tokyo to Osaka, Tokyo up to Mount Fuji. There's also, it covers the Shinkansens, which are the bullet trains, and all of that. But it's not necessarily in your best interest to spend the money on the train ticket when you can buy the passes when you need them. So it's the most expensive the train tickets is like 1,572 yen, so it's like $12 American, and that will get you from Tokyo to the end of the line, and the end of the line is pretty far for most train stations. It's like it'd be like going from Great Lakes, Illinois, all the way to Chicago, or out from Chicago to Geneva, You know, so it's a pretty, you know, pretty sizable distance covered by the train. But if you're going to do the Shinkansen, the bullet train, obviously that's for going like, you know, 3 hours or further away by train, which is like, you know, it's a 200-mile-an-hour train. So that's like, you know, 7 hours, 8 hours by driving. So it's definitely worth it if you're going out of the area that you're in, but not if you're just like hanging out in the Tokyo area. So yeah, so we're not doing it this time, but hopefully when we go back we will. Hopefully we'll just go to Osaka, and then we'll just stay in Osaka for 2 weeks and just kind of explore that. So, okay, so up next is Donut Earth, and Donut Earth got, expect your quiet, he got G Police for the PlayStation, and it is CIB, so there's one disc, and there's the second disc. He also got a Callisto Project pin, and then he picked up X-Men Mutant Academy. That explains why that was written like that. Anyways. But yeah, on top of it, like, so if we go out to Osaka is where, like, near Hiroshima and near Kobe, and so, you know, it's not necessarily like right next door, but it's, you know, kind of close by. And so when we do that, then we'll go to those areas as well. But we're starting to look at houses, so we're looking at the stuff on websites, and we're looking at possibly getting an IKEA house, which is an abandoned house. And so the houses that we've found that we've liked so far are actually closer to Osaka than they are to Tokyo. So they're like 30 minutes away from Osaka by car. So, you know, to us, it's like, you know, we're from Texas, so 30 minutes away by car is just from South Austin to North Austin. Like, that's no big deal. Considering that the speed limit is like 35 miles an hour in Japan, we're like, oh yeah, that's no big deal. And there's grocery stores and stuff that are in the town that we're looking at. I can't remember exactly what the name of the town is. It starts with a K. But it's like close to the ocean, and it's, the houses we're looking at are super cool. One that we're looking at is, which, I mean, again, I don't know if we'll be able to get it because there's a lot that goes into getting it. The house is only $25,000 American. It does need some work. The one that I really like was built in 1969, and it is totally a 60s house. It's got mermaid stained glass wall separators. So it's like little tiny individual pieces of glass that are mermaids, and there's like 2 or 3 of them. It's got this really cool art piece done on the ceiling that's like a head that's like, you know, like an outline of a head or a silhouette of a head, and then it's got like the energy rays vibrating off of it. So that's really cool, and it's got like really intricate tiger and dragon like murals done all over the cabinets and the closet doors. So super, super cool. Definitely looks like a shagadelic kind of house. It's traditional on the outside, but it's much more like mod, not modern, but mod on the inside. But like it needs new bathrooms. It needs some work. And there was a leak. So, so that definitely, you know, impacts stuff. Sorry. My cousin is like, it's really weird that I'm browsing YouTube, and there's my cousin. It's like, hi, Michael, how's it going? But yeah, so, okay, so this is going to Drizzy Diddle. They picked up Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriot, which is this one right here, and Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain Special. So, but yeah, and then I was looking at another house that's freaking huge. It used to be a Ryokan or Yokin. I can't really pronounce it correctly, but it means it's an inn. So it's like 12 bedrooms, and then it's got like 3 or 4 bathrooms, and a side yard, and it's got some really pretty trees and stuff like that. but it's over 100 years old, and it says that in the notes that there's some structural work that needs to be done because when the last owners remodeled it, they took out some of the support beams on the inside. So, you know, that's a little bit out of my comfort zone repair-wise. Like, I can do repairs, but I don't necessarily do, like I don't put up structural beams and stuff like that. So, not that I couldn't learn how to do it, but I would obviously, since there's like earthquakes and stuff like that, I would rather have a professional do that. So, but what's kind of cool about the IKEA houses is that a lot of the governments that are in charge of those houses will provide subsidies for you to do the repairs. So I've seen anywhere up to 60% the cost of the house for repairs. So I mean, that's not, you know, if you're paying $25,000, you know, you're getting like what, like $10,000 back for repairs. But you know, if you're paying $25,000 for a house, you know, that's crazy cool, and you know, you just have to put in the work to make it nice. Like, you know, I mean, in America, you're not going to get a house for $25,000. So what, you know, it's not going to hurt you to buy a house for $20,000 and put in $80,000 worth of work to it. Like, you could basically have like a brand new house. So that's kind of, at least that's kind of my thought process. And then it's like you make content about it. So you go out there, you spend a few months at a time working on it, make a YouTube video about it, come back to America, spend a month or two back in America, and then you go back and do it all over again. Oh crap, where did I do the, there it is, okay. I was like, what did I do with the shipping label? But that's one thing General and I were talking about today, about video content for the channel. So the channel General Malice is obviously General's channel, and it was meant to be, it started off as lightsabers. Well, it actually started off as him doing like NBA 2K whatever basketball trades, and then it became lightsabers, and then it became a resale channel and that focused on video games, and now much more video games. And now we've kind of incorporated the video game conventions and travel into the channel, but he doesn't necessarily want it to be a travel channel. So I'm thinking about starting, well, my channel already has been a travel channel. I only have like one video on there from New Orleans, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna start working on my channel and putting all the travel videos onto my channel. So we'll do, this is going to Farmer the Delphi One a Callisto Project keychain. So I'll start making travel videos and food videos and just posting them on my channel. So
Fat Boy, so Fat Boy replied, so Fat Boy goes, first, thanks for apprehending this topless Fat Boy. We usually like to send our Fat Boys out fully dressed, but sometimes they like to assert a little independence. Please include your email, home address, image of the product, and an image of the box and batch date on the box, and we'll see what we can do about giving you some Fat Boy love and a little more modestly dressed.
So I don't know if y'all saw General's, I'm sure it was a TikTok, but we went and got ice cream sandwiches today after lunch from the grocery store, and one of his ice cream sandwiches was missing the top sandwich. And so the company Fat Boy just reached out to him and just said, you know, hey, we like our ice cream to be a little bit more modest, so we'll get you something that's fully dressed. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, so I don't know. But let me know what y'all think about, you know, having an exclusive travel and food channel, and then focusing more on, you know, whatnot and video game pickups and stuff on this channel. So, because that's kind of the direction that we think we're going to head to. Alright, so Frank the Video Game Company picked up 2 games. They got X Uprising for the PlayStation. And this is CIB. And then they also picked up Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I don't think Revengeance is a word, but we'll let it slide. CIB. And it's actually a 2-disc game. So. But, yeah. I mean, we'll still have, like, our video game hunting and stuff on General's channel. But anything else that's involved with, like, the travel and stuff like that, I think we're going to put it on my channel. General could be like, no, that's not what we're going to do. But that's what we were talking about. But also, if y'all have any ideas of stuff that y'all want us to cover while we're in Japan, you know, we're going to talk a little bit more about the temple that's next door to where we're staying this time and show more videos of that. We're also going to, like I said, we're going to do more touristy stuff this time. So we're going to head to Disney Sea. Come on. And then we're going to try to do Studio Ghibli. Well, that just isn't going to work. And then we're going to try to hit up the Sailor Moon Museum.
That was closed.
The Sailor Moon Museum is still open. It was the Sailor Moon store that's not open. That was a pop-up. Because it's Sailor Moon's 50th anniversary right now. Or 30th anniversary. It's an anniversary. Alright, so that's Frank, the video game company. Right there. Alright, up next is Goofali. And Goofali picked up one game. They picked up Metroid Pinball right here. It is attached to the Post-it, going in the envelope. I like those. Those are easy. All right. Up next we have Oh, they live where I grew up. All right. So we have HCGED, and they picked up 2 games. They got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon attached to this, and then they got Dungeons and Dragons Tactics. Right here. But yeah, hope y'all are all having a great day today. Happy Tuesday for all of y'all. We appreciate y'all being here. Alright, up next is Justin X God 18, and they picked up 4 items. They got Final Fantasy PSP CIB. They got Dungeon Siege Throne of Agony CIB. They got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, missing the manual. And then they got Daxter Greatest Hits for the PSP CIB. Can I put them all on these? I bet I can. I'm trying right now to figure out a way for us to go to Guam. Well, I mean, I know how to get there. I'm going to use Space A Travel to get there. But I was looking at hotels and stuff like that today. And cool boy, they are a little spicy pricey. So have to do a little bit more research. But I was told that we have fans in Guam, and so I was like, that's really cool. My best friend from the Navy is from Guam, and I always wanted to go out there. Like my choices where I was supposed to be stationed was Japan or Guam, and I never left Great Lakes, Illinois, unfortunately. So that was Justin X God. All right, up next is K Dynamite, and K Dynamite got Final Fantasy 7 for the PlayStation. Oh, there's a disc. Okay, I was like, wait a second. There we go. There's that one disc. Jeez. There's the second and the third disc. And then they also bought General Celsius, so they're going to get General Malice sticker. Okay. We're doing good. Time-wise, it's 3:33. Lucky time. Alright, and that is K Dynamite. Up next we have Lethal 4523 and Lethal. There we go. Alright, so Lethal picked up Pokemon Diamond Loose, attached to the post-it note, and Fear Effect for the PlayStation 1. So there you go. All 4 discs. Okay. Alright, so that was Lethal. And I'm probably going to skip Mad Fix's order, because I think they're next. And do theirs last, because there's so much stuff on the table. Yeah, they got 32 items, and it's just a lot. So if I can just get everybody else's stuff out of the way, then it makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so Megadeth fan won a Gotham Knights keychain. Alright, up next we have Midnight Moon. And Midnight Moon got 3 items. They picked up Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 for the PS1. They also got Dragon Ball Z 3 Super Famicom. And they picked up Pokemon Sun CIB. Yeah. So that was Midnight Moon. Up next we have Quincy Jolivet. Bet that's close. Quincy Jolivet, and they picked up Oddworld Apes Exodus for the PlayStation 1. It does have a broken case. There's the game. Ooh, there's the second game, and that's the broken case. Alright, that is Quincy Jolivet. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. It helps keep me motivated. Alright, up next is Rob Cabe, and Rob Cabe is picking up 3 items. Oh, I can actually put that one in an envelope. Alright, so Rob Cabe picked up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the Game Boy Color. Then he also picked up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the Game Boy Advanced. Or Advance. And then he also picked up Tokyo Extreme Racer Advance. Come on, baby. Alright, up next we have Rocco 15, and they picked up 2 items. They picked up Beyblade Let Her Rip for the PlayStation 1, CIB. And they also picked up Akiba's Trip, Hellbound, and Debrief 10th Anniversary Edition for the PlayStation 4. This definitely looks like a Japanese, like, limited edition or special box, but it's an American game. chicken game. Alright, that was Rocco 15. Okay, up next we have Smaller 86, and they picked up 5 items. So they picked up Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Super Famicom. They also picked up Super Bomberman 2 for the Super Famicom. Then they picked up Dragon Quest 4 for the Famicom. They picked up King Kong 2 for the Famicom. And then they picked up Ganbare Goemon, Yukahime Kayushutu Amaki Mystic Ninja. So this one is missing the manual, but it does have the plastic insert in there. So. Mustn't forget the packing slip. Alright, and that was Smaller 86. Alright, up next we have Super Cracker 24. They won a keychain. Right there. Makes it easy, I don't have to struggle with that one. All right, up next is Tanya Lynette, and Tanya Lynette picked up a Kirby Puff and a Pokemon Puff pack. So I sent her some as a surprise, and she said that the Kirby Puffs are quite tasty. So she hasn't had the Pokemon Puffs yet, though. So I'll have to find out how they are. I've snacked on a few of the things. I did try the wheat cracker Kit Kats, which I'm not a huge white chocolate fan. They were really good. It was really mild. It wasn't too sweet. And the cracker kind of like brought it all together. I'm not even a huge Kit Kat fan, but I like to try new things. So I was into that. All right, this is Tonscan 23, or Tunscan 23, and they won a keychain. There's a couple of the Kit Kat flavors that I really, really want to try that I just haven't had a chance to try yet. So, Christy, if you're still in here, let me know how the two chocolate ones are. One of them has a snowflake on it, and then the other one is the single Kit Kat. So the single Kit Kat is like a limited, like super exclusive, like the high-end expensive Kit Kat. So they have like regular Kit Kats that are, you know, whatever, you know, just like all the normal weird flavors. And then they have like the exclusive Kit Kats, which are like the wasabi, the yuzu, the red bean, the matcha. All of those are like, you know, a next step up and quite a bit more expensive, like 3 times the price of the smaller ones. And then this was like a super duper exclusive bag of Kit Kats. I didn't even know they were singles until I opened up the bag and made like the little package. So let me know how the chocolate ones are. And then also there's one that's like kind of like an orange wrapper that has like a witch on it. That is a sweet potato one. They're so freaking good. So I really like those a lot. I found them in bars first at one of the stores that we were at, like one of the 7-Elevens that we were at, and so I got a bunch of them for our son, and then I saw that they were at the store as well, and so I grabbed more. Alright, so we are on to Weasel. Got 2 items. They picked up the PlayStation, so it comes with a controller. This is an OG PlayStation. It comes with an AV cable, power cord, and the deck. So you can see it opens, and it comes with the game Kalik. So everything looks good. It is a little yellowed. We did mention that in the stream. Be able to use the big bubbles. My doggy is not having it. Like I said, he's been a butt all day. picked up this PSP Grand Knights History game. Nope. So we have 2 more people to pack, and then Mad Pix's box.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I was going through this Philips CDI, putting it away, and I have every controller except for one, which is the ball and mouse, which is kind of cool. So I have the pistol, I have the IR remote and the IR sensor. I have, can you move those games over more? Because that's just really close for them to fall over. And then I had the video game controller. Well, I mean, we're not going to be able to watch TV over there later if they're there. Anyways.
Well, here. Take the games and put them somewhere else so that they're not in the way.
Where?
I'm packing, so like they're currently not in the way of what I'm doing, but now they were because you were asking me to move them around.
Well, I just want to risk them being broken since they're high-dollar items.
I understand that. Anyways, so about the Philips CDI.
You're packing it, I'll interrupt you.
Okay. Alright, so this is going to Z Shav 001, and they picked up 3 games. They got Ready to Rumble Boxing right here for the PS1, CIB. They also got Crash Bandicoot 2, CIB for the PlayStation 1. And they got Cyberdeck for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, the table has cleaned out a lot. I've got Mad Picks left to pack. So I'm on the last person's box right now. And then, well, that and then Zombie Infest got a keychain. They want a keychain. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything to the post office before 5 because our post office hours used to be until 5:30, and then for whatever reason, it's now 5. So I have to get this stuff there in time for it to actually be shipped out today. All right, so that was Z-Shav. Zombie Infest won a Callisto Protocol pen. And then now we're on to Mad Picks. So this was Zombie Infest. So I guess only one person got a coin book. Let me double check. yeah, so it was just you, Jake, who got the coloring book, so. Alright. So Matt Hicks got 32 items. Got the Nintendo Fantastic Orange CIB. We looked at it in the stream. Then they got a PS4 with games. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the 7 games they got. They got Minecraft Story Mode, Watch Dogs, Mortal Kombat X, BioShock, the Lego Movie the video game, Killzone Shadow Wall, and Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Here is the PlayStation 4 with the controller and the charging cable. No HDMI cable though. Okay, so there's the power cord and the charging cord for the controller. So we're gonna get these in here real quick. Actually, I think this is such a tough choice. I'm like, the box has the support on it, but the PlayStation is like a plastic, hard plastic, so it might be stronger on the bottom. Okay, so that's that. So we've got the N64. We'll see about that. I think that's the only way it's gonna work. Okay, so we got our 7 PlayStation games. Okay. Then we got we've got the PSP. It does have an official PSP battery in there, I made sure. And it's charged, so it turns on. I say that and it's like, there you go. Yeah, so it turns on. Come on, turn off. There we go. Has the memory card in there. All of this was shown in stream, but there's all the inserts and the power charger. I'll look at these cords in there real quick for the PlayStation. Put those bad boys in. Okay. And yes, I know the controller's still on the table. I'm going to get that in just a second. That. All right, then we've got I got some stickers for buying General a birthday thing. Okay, then we've got Dead Space 2 limited edition right here. Got Devil May Cry HD edition. Got Zone of the Enders HD collection. Metal Gear Solid HD collection. Alright, then we've got the 2 Robbie the Rabbits from Silent Hill. These are open box, or new in box, but they've been opened. Alright, then we've got a DS Lite that I reshelved with a charger, and it comes with a car charger. Yeah, I doubt you'll cry either, Devil. Put those in there. Put the PlayStation cords. Set that right there. And put the the PlayStation 3 games. So wrap those up real quick. There. That could probably go there. Actually fits nicely. That can go there. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Alright. Then we have Alright, we got X-Men Mutant Academy. That's this one right here. This one's sealed. We've got Final Fantasy Online. This one's also sealed. Then we've got a Nintendo 2DS, which is right here, with the carrying case, and it comes with 40 games. So there's a bunch in here, so these are all filled, plus a charger. So we've got Barbie, Groom Glam Pups, Rainbow Island, Smart Boys, Game Room 2, Finding Nemo, Lovely Lisa and Friends, My Perfect Prom, Zoo Tycoon, Baby Life, Girls Rock, Bratz, Fashion, Tangled, Squinkies, Barbie Jet Set and Style, Littlest Pet Shop 3, High School Musical. Then we got Johnny Bravo, Datarama, 50 Classic Games, Fun Park, I Spy Funhouse, Open Season, Ford Racing 3, Madden 07, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, SpongeBob, The Yellow Avenger, Line Rider 2, SpongeBob, Atlantis SquarePants, The Golden Compass, Wipe Out the Game, Cars 2, Wiffle Ball, and The Penguin. So that's 8. So that's 16 in this one, 15 in this one. Plus Finding Nemo, Lego Star Wars 3, right here, Battle Ninjago, Midnight Play Pack, and Elite Forces Unit 77. I don't understand this. Oh, okay, it's a spacer. That makes sense. Alright, so that's 32, 36, that's the spacer. Then they got okay, sorry, I've got to read all these because there's so many. Shoot. Alright, so they got Mario Party DS right here. They got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Sky. Oh, okay, these are the other 4 games. And so these are the other 4 games that make that 40. So it was Pinkalicious, It's Party Time, Chicken Hunter, The Little Mermaid, and Phineas and Ferb. So that's the 40 right there. And then this pouch actually has a place for more games. So we're just going to put these games in there. So we did those 2 Mario games. Then we've got Fantasy Star, Sonic, Sega Superstars Tennis, which is right here. Sonic Classic Collection, which is right here. Crash and Bang Loose Cart, which is right here. Those are all going to go into an envelope. Okay, so I'm going to put those in here. These are right there. These 4 games can go right here. Let's just, we're going to wrap those up a little bit. Lordy. put that charger with the rest of the cables. Okay. Those two cases are in there. Get this DS light wrapped up, or the 2DS wrapped up. Okay. All right. Now we are. Okay, that one's done. Battle area or battle arena to Shinden is right here for the PlayStation 1. CIB. Final Fantasy 9 for the PlayStation Greatest Hits CIB. There's 2 discs. There's the 3rd disc. Did all those. Did those. Okay, now we got Pokemon Soul Silver right here. CIB. Did the streamer support. All right, now we've got. Is this one it? Oh, so it's this one. PlayStation 1 Slam and Jam 96 basketball. One of those, what are these called? Not even in HD. Yeah, none of those games were in HD. It was prior to HD. What are these ones called, though? The hardcover, large ones? I don't know. Actually fits there nicely. All right, so that was that. Then we've got Crash Bandicoot 3. And this is warped. So there we go. Then we got Spyro's Rage, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage right here. CRB. Then we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater right here. Then we've got Tekken. See right there. So I try to make sure I write and like mark everything off as I'm going so that I don't have any issues or don't accidentally forget something. Then we've got Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. Then we've got Star Wars Phantom Menace, Episode 1. Then we've got Grand Theft Auto for the PSP. No manual. Then we've got Aegis Eclipse, Generation of Chaos, CIB. Then we've got Generation of Chaos, CIB. Then we've got Final Fantasy Tactics, The War with the Lions, or War of the Lions, CIB, with the registration card. All right. So that is everything. Now I just got to get these last few items wrapped up. So I put the packing slip in with the cards, or the carts. Okay. So I was looking at these, the Robbie the Rabbit figures, because we also have them in our collection. We just haven't opened them yet. And I thought that we bought these in Japan. And so I kind of was like, oh, that's cool. These are the Japanese ones. And I looked at them a little bit more closely, and they're actually the exact same. So the Japanese ones and the American ones have the exact same writing on them. So, which I think is pretty cool. It's universally scary. All right, we gotta get this PlayStation controller wrapped up. There we go. All right, y'all, we are almost done. As soon as I get these last few items packed up, we are good to go. So I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you missed it or not, but we're talking about splitting up the travel stuff off of the channel and maybe putting it onto my channel. So we'll focus on food and travel and those kinds of experiences on the Miss Malice channel, and then we'll continue doing video games and video game conventions on General's channel. And then I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, so basically that's what we're talking about doing. And then also, if y'all have any requests for content that y'all want to see, more of, when we're in Japan, hey, I want to see, a shopping spree at the Don Quixote. Or that's some of the stuff we were talking about doing is like, if we each get $50 American, what can we find in the, largest discount store in Japan for $50? Or, doing a thrifting episode where we do nothing but thrift shopping. And so we try to go and do more than just the book off, because there's other thrift stores available too. So just kind of let us know. Y'all can put it in the comments, whatever. Comments or in the chat. Either is fine. But we just want to make sure that we are creating content that people are enjoying watching. Almost filled a whole other bag of bubble wrap. Okay. With these last few pieces of tape, y'all, we're done. Well, that was embarrassing. almost killed a whole roll of tape too. Alright. Just gonna tape this up just a little bit more. That was weird. Dang it, tape, come on now. It always is on the last package too. Gotta embarrass you like that. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I got all this stuff packed. I really do appreciate it. Y'all helped keep me motivated, kept me moving. And, yeah, until Saturday, I will see y'all next time. Yeah, we have all of our next shows up on Whatnot also. So everything up until we go for Japan. So I do have a giveaway stream that I'm doing on March 2nd. We have a show on March 4th. Yeah, I think the 4th. And then the 18th and the 25th of this month, February. So I will see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, y'all.